Good morning, everyone. Well, we've been having our rains. We had our huge monsoon for like 3 days. Now we're still getting light rains. Feels nice. Nice reprieve from the hot weather. My plants are all, well, the grass too, as you can see. I need to get rid of that, but the plants are all happy. I should be getting a nice harvest off of those. Everything kind of just exploded with happiness. Look at this garden. It's going great. And my cabbages are finally starting to form. Even though I have a few little caterpillars, I got rid of those today. And these squash bugs. I hate squash bugs. I've told you that before. There's one right there. Ugly squash bugs. I came out here earlier and I sprayed the soapy foam and it looked like they all died, but I don't know. It looks like there's still a bunch of these bugs. Let me see if they move. Oh, that one's dead. Dead. This one does not look like it's dead though. Here, let me squish it. Ooh, I hate those things. Oh, I hate squash bugs. They're hard to squish too. They got hard bodies. They're just like a regular stink bug. I'm sure everybody has seen stink bugs before. They look a little different, but they are the same. There's one. Ew. And they stink just like a stink bug does when they get squished. Well, I got a little caterpillar in here. Get that guy. Right there. And I just sprayed all these. I don't know. I just bought a new sprayer, so I think it's getting the little tiny ones. Those are dead. But it's not really getting the big ones. There's more right here, look. I don't know if you can see those. Right here. There's a whole bunch of them right there. It's right here. Sorry. All age groups. Just squish them all. Some of them have that orange look to them underneath. There's another one. Alright. Yeah, I hate squash bugs. So this is where my pumpkin patch was. All along here. And I harvested my pumpkins. And planted butternut squash seeds. I'm going to come trim the grass, but I still have a little pumpkin plant right here left. I don't know why I left it, but you can see it was inundated with little tiny squash bugs. But this is what it does to the plant. It just kills the leaves. It sucks all the juices out of them. But evidently what happened is they moved from this area. I burned all of the old plants because that's what it says you're supposed to do. But they moved to my cucumber plants, which they didn't bother before. They didn't bother my cucumbers at all, but now they're attacking my cucumbers, which is unfortunate because this is what happened. See this cucumber now? It's just gonna die. So, see, there's leaves. They're all dying because of the squash bugs. Oh, look, I got a few cucumbers I need to pick. There's a nice one right there. So here's my corn. My corn is looking good. I don't know when I'm supposed to get the little thistles off, but I'll look that up. I want to make sure I do it at the right time this time. I think I might have done it too early last time. There's another squash bug. Ooh, I hate these things. Ooh, oh, I don't like them. Wish I had a glove on. Oh, don't like them. Is that dead? Yeah, that's dead. That's dead too. So I did get a few of them. Some of them are still alive. Ew. Yuck. See those little cucumbers? They're just gonna die and fall off because of the squash bugs. And these are called, I think they're called minor. They drill these little pathways in the leaves. And oh look, there's a bunch of eggs under there. Those are all the eggs for the white flies. Those little yellow things. So it's supposed to be the spray that I put on there. All it is just soapy water. And here's some eggs. These are eggs of the squash bug. Squish those. It's really hard to squish these too because they're hard. Oh, there's some more. Let's squish them. But I'm going to come in and spray it again probably tomorrow morning. We got a bunch of nice bees here right now pollinating, helping my garden. These are all the nice bees. When I got stung in the face like 7 times last time, like last month, it wasn't this same group of bees. They were like a darker bee, blacker, and ever since I moved the water, those bees are gone. They haven't been back, so they were a little more aggressive. I think they were Africanized bees, pretty sure. Got a wasp in there right now. And since we got all this rain, my marigolds are starting to get... Oh, there's a little dragonfly. Hello, little dragonfly. My garden is... marigolds are starting to get flowers on them. They're just starting. So that's good. My potato plants are like taking over my garden. I'm going to have to do something with that. I looked it up. You're not supposed to trim. Well, one person said you should trim them, but just to repropagate. So that's what I've done. I repropagated. These are all sweet potatoes. But then I looked online and they said the vines are important because that determines the amount of sweet potatoes you get. So we'll find out. So I got a lot of this mildew in here. I don't know if this is going to hurt my garden or not. This is from all the rains. These are the ones I just propagated. They take off really well. This right here is my one of my celery plants. And these are turnips. Right here. I pulled a turnip. No, these are not turnips. There's my turnip right there. There's a turnip plant there. Funny story. I was pulling weeds out of my garden. I kept finding these real funny looking, what I thought were weeds when I first started my garden. And actually what I was doing is pulling out my turnip plants Because they do. They look kind of like a weed. If you look at it, that looks like a weed, but those are actually turnips. Those are all turnips in there. Oh dear. Oh well. First time gardener. Serious gardener, that is. I've done small stuff before and some herbs, but this is my first real garden I've been living off of. I eat everything out of my garden. And of course you saw I make pickles. I've given tons of cucumbers away. Cucumbers are fun. I don't like squash bugs though, and I can keep saying that. I just really hate squash bugs. Look at that nice big turnip there. I will not be pulling any more turnips out. I don't know why these are getting bushy. They're not growing, up into stalks. I don't know why. But I come out and I trim. I cut a few of these off and I use them in my stews and salads. The celery, that is. I got one strawberry plant. It's branching off into little spots here. So here's another one growing, another one, but it came from just this one. I only got one strawberry off of this plant, and I don't know why I haven't gotten fruit. Somebody could help me out with that. Just put something in the comments for me, okay? Because I really would like to have strawberries. Maybe it's in the wrong spot in the garden. And this is my red cabbage. And they're all starting heads now, which is good. I got a few more cucumbers I'm going to pick. I had a black widow here. I don't know where she went to. I knocked her off of her web. I have no idea where she went. I'm just a little nervous about walking around in here now. She was right there in the corner. So, I'll set this up and I'll pick my cucumbers over here. Hope you guys can watch this. Oh, I'm having a hard time. There we go. This is how I set my camera up.